What's up and welcome in La Famiglia Mista fantasy football breakdown of week 15, also known as playoffs week number 1. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, the commish. I'm here to break down some of the last week matchups and get us primed for this next week. Let's start off with the first matchup, and that's Kingdom 719 versus Neighbors Balls Deep. And James's monster 155-point performance was crazy. Started out, obviously, with 40 points from Kyle Pitts on Thursday, and Dom was in a hole from jump. He won 155 to 101. 40 points from Kyle Pitts is the highest points scored by a tight end ever. Kyle Pitts had the performance of a lifetime to help James get through round 1. He also, 40 points is 7% of his total fantasy football points ever scored. Craziness. He also got 21 points from the Baltimore defense, who was killing Cincinnati in the snow. And Jameson Williams went for 23 for him. Crazy week for James. Hopefully he blew all his points last week. Moving on to Dom's team. Dom was led by Josh Allen with 24 points and Tony Pollard with 17, but it was just not enough. He needed monster performances to beat James. Kudos to Dom on a great season of making the playoffs, but it's all over now. Moving on to the next matchup, and that's E-Money versus Leader of the Family. And Eric continues to show the heart of a champion, putting down his opponents through this run. 103 to 86, Eric with the big win. 30 points from James Cook in the snow. Crazy. They were getting cooked, and then all of a sudden, second half, they put it on them Patriots. Siobhan had some really bad performances in her lineup. Joe Burrow with 5 points, Pickens with 4, Waddle with 3, and Likely with 0. The craziest part is both of these teams, both Eric and Siobhan's team, had a defense that went for 0 points. Ouch. Moving on to the Turlet Bowl. I chased Brown Kids versus Hercus Burkus, and Logan came through with the 128-88 victory. Logan ending his season, no longer continuing on in the Turlet Bowl, but John has a matchup moving forward. Logan was led by Amon-Ra St. Brown with 34 points, who's been a machine all year long, enough to get him out of that Turlet Bowl. John had a decent day, but no real pop in his lineup, and -1 from the Rams is a killer. Moving on to the other side, Turlet Bowl matchup, and that's Team Stingo versus Team Ilucci, and two teams just not really trying to play, it seems like, but Paul continues to win despite not trying. He got 30 points from Trey McBride and Bo Nix for an easy 116-75 victory over Vinny. Vinny was hurt by T. Higgins and the Detroit defense, who's given him -6 points. Let's look ahead at this week's matchups, and the big dogs are ready to come out and play. Me and Graham are ready to take on all comers. We're in the playoffs now. Time to go. Graham versus Eric in the battle of the roommates. It's going to be fun. And me versus James in the battle of the brothers. It might come to hands. Who knows? And then in the Turlet Bowl, we got Jared versus John and Joey versus Vinny. Loser continues on. Winner is out. No longer has to play and will not be up for contention for the worst in this league. Guys, there are Thursday games this week. There are Saturday games, Sunday games, Monday games. Set your lineups if you're still playing. Congratulations to everybody still in the playoffs. The 4 of us going to battle it out to win this league. And the Turlet Bowl, who's going to be the worst? Good luck to everybody. Signing off.